Sussex put all effort in final gamble but fail when their Netflix series smells of desperation. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are gambling with the documentary series they are preparing to air on Netflix, as the project smells of desperation, a royal biographer has claimed. The couple is reportedly working on a Netflix production which will set light on their lives in California, and their relationship with the royal family. But a royal biographer has claimed that this is a desperate move from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which comes in contradiction to their fight for privacy. Speaking to magazine, Duncan Larkham said, "How can a couple that are so fiercely protective of their privacy open their doors up to Netflix for a docuseries?" And he added, "The contradictions are enormous. They told us they wanted to go and live a quieter, lower-profile life. Then basically, ever since they've arrived in California, they've put themselves up for sale to the highest bidder. This smells of desperation for them because if they command the millions of pounds they're offered just to open the doors for a full insight into their lives, then they're selling the very thing that they've always fought to keep private, themselves." The biographer said of the Netflix docuseries, "It's a really big gamble because if it doesn't work, then there won't be more million-pound offers. The royal family is extremely conscious of the cost of living crisis affecting the nation, with the Prince of Wales paying very close attention to the matter," a royal source has said. Royal accounts published on Thursday showed the monarchy's taxpayer-funded spending came to £102.4 million during 2021-22, an increase of £14.9 million, or 17%, on the previous financial year. Official royal travel amounted to £4.5 million, housekeeping and hospitality to £1.3 million, utilities £3.2 million and payroll costs £23.7 million. Property maintenance soared by £14.4 million to £63.9 million, as the 10-year project to renovate Buckingham Palace continued. Campaign group Republic lambasted the figures, with Chief Executive Graham Smith saying, "As always, while the rest of us face a cost of living crisis and continued squeezes on public services, the royals walk off with hundreds of millions of pounds of taxpayers' money." He added, "We need to put the monarchy on a proper budgetary footing, just like any other public body. We need to slash that budget down to below £10 million, and only fund what's required for the functions of the head of state." Meghan Markle has hinted at political ambitions and says she is willing to march in Washington, D.C. against the Roe v. Wade abortion ruling. Speaking to feminist activist Gloria Steinem, 88, for Vogue, Meghan revealed that she is seething over the Supreme Court's decision, saying, "Well, Gloria, it seems as though you and I will be taking a trip to D.C. together soon." In the interview, Meghan also urged men to be more vocal with their anger at the repealing of Roe v. Wade, revealing Prince Harry's response to the decision was guttural. The Duchess said, "My husband and I talked about that a lot over the past few days. He's a feminist too." She added, "We have to channel that fear into action. We can start this November in the midterms. We have to vote, every time." In the interview with Meghan, Ms. Steinem declared that she would welcome women traveling to New York for an abortion into her own Manhattan home. Following on from this, Ms. Markle said her miscarriage had hardened her view about the importance of the right to an abortion, saying, "I think about how fortunate I felt to be able to have both of my children. I know what it feels like to have a connection to what is growing inside of your body. I know what miscarrying feels like, which I have talked about publicly. The more that we normalize conversation about the things that affect our lives and bodies, the more people are going to understand how necessary it is to have protections in place and how necessary